What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Adam, also known as the Plant Power Coach. Today, I have a very special guest, Stefan. Stefan, how are you doing today, mate?
Hey guys, yeah, I'm pretty good,
And
pretty active. It's a pretty taxing day. I had a lot of recordings and everything. Still in the gym, but yeah, I like it.
that's fantastic. I've been following you for a while, and you make some great content. So anyone who hasn't followed Stefan, please go follow him. He's got some great stuff. That actually brings me to my next point, which is actually for the people who don't know you, because you have got a significant following, but obviously perhaps people that follow me and that haven't followed you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how we got here today?
Yeah, sure. I'm helping people to thrive on plants. To be short, and for me, it's about not how we look. It's very superficial. It's also how we feel, how we perform, how how our body is reacting, how our mind is working. So it's a very holistic approach. It's not only about building a big biceps, or I also don't train my biceps, by the way. For me, it's really about from the inside. It's a real body and mind transformation to enhance your life and not to, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
build biceps, build a big booty or something. It's, yeah, it's very from the inside. It has purpose and sense. I call it performance coaching or performance
Absolutely.
consulting.
Absolutely. And that's kind of part of the reason I invited you onto this channel because, if I could kind of summarize, this channel has to do with kind of a lot to do with fitness, a lot to do with plant-based nutrition, and obviously tying in the moral and ethical side of veganism as well. So to kind of discuss a little bit of those three, starting off with the sort of fitness aspect, um, when you work with your clients, and I'm assuming you practice what you preach, what's your philosophy on fitness? Like, what's your stance on people being fit?
It is, first of all, everything starts with the mind, with our thoughts. And for me, and also for the clients afterwards, I've built it up like an academy, call it Body and Mind Mentoring. And there are 200 videos where I already give a lot of input, but also the clients have one-to-one calls with me. And there I really make it possible for them to understand that it's our mission to be healthy.
Mm.
That it's not about I have to motivate to go to the gym or that my diet is on point. It it has to be like this.
Yep.
It is not something like I want to have a Ferrari and I need a Ferrari because that's not essential. But being healthy, being in a very good condition, mentally, physically, from a spiritual perspective, this is our purpose. So you cannot say I don't want that in life and that I want, because this we all need, that our species is elevated to the next level
Yep.
and that the future is positive, that the environment is surviving, that the animals are in a good condition, that our species is evolving. So it's not something, okay, I'm fat and I'm unhealthy and I go this direction. I say, no, man, that's not an option, because you decrease the species, you decrease our evolution.
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's we have to do it.
Absolutely. It kind of answers my next question, which is like based on the nutrition aspect of things. Just to give you an example, my sort of philosophy from a nutrition standpoint, besides the moral and ethical side, is, you know, the best diet or the best nutrition plan is the one we can stick to. So, if your goal is to lose weight, it's not about going keto for 1 month, losing a bunch of weight, and then living the rest of your life unhealthy in an unhealthy manner. So we try and get people to be able to, find their nutritional path for life. Would you have the same position as that? What's your stance on nutrition when you speak to people and they have a very unhealthy diet? What's your approach with them?
It's all about sustainability, adherence.
Yeah.
You have to like it. It has to be a lifestyle. And I hate the word diet,
Yep.
but in American English or in the language, it's called like this. But I like the word lifestyle.
Yep.
And for example, I like sweet stuff. I like sweet. And when I say sweet, I mean fruits, or oatmeal. I love oatmeal, and I don't eat so much savory dishes or bitter or sour. I don't like that. I like fruity stuff and chocolate. And I made it possible, and also for other people, I can live such a life. When you have a
Mm.
sweet tooth, that is no problem. Make your life, your daily nutrition, your routines, your meals, how you like it. Because I want to eat oatmeal every day. I eat cream of rice every day. I eat smoothies or drink smoothies every day, shakes. These are all sweet meals. And of course, I also have salad bowls and potatoes, also savory potatoes, wedges. But most of the meals are sweet, and people don't get that. People think sweet is bad, and then they force themselves to chicken rice and broccoli for non-vegans, and then as a vegan, tofu rice and broccoli or beans and broccoli. You don't have to eat that. Of course, I eat all this too. I have a very wide variety, but
Yeah.
my number one, my favorite meal is oatmeal, corn powder, and fruits.
Yeah.
And also, I make ice cream, I make popcorn, and I show people, guys, you can implement that. And it's all about the macronutrients. They have to be on point. The micronutrients have to be on point. And then you can set up your diet or your
Mm.
lifestyle how you want it. In 1 hour, I make a huge oatmeal and with ice cream and top it with fruits and popcorn because I like it.
Yeah.
And I don't eat and go home from that working day and say, tonight I have to eat rice, tofu, and broccoli.
Yep.
I can do, and sometimes I do, but today I eat this. And I could also eat a banana split or a mango split. I'm in
Yep.
Thailand at the moment. I can eat whatever I want. And people have to understand that it's not about clean eating. You have to make it happen that it fits to your macros, that you hit your micronutrients, and that you love it. That
Mm.
you love it every day. That you stand up, today I can eat this, today I can eat that, and this all my favorite dishes. I eat every day almost the same because I like it. I have
Yep.
4 meals, 3 to 4 meals every day, and for every meal I'm oh yeah, what I'm doing today, chocolate or vanilla, or maybe salted caramel or cookies and cream.
Yep.
And that's exciting. And people should understand that they don't, it's not something what is exhausting and you don't need discipline. It should make fun.
Yep.
It's funny, really, and I enjoy it. And
Yeah.
that's what I also teach my clients. And I'm also you're also such a guy.
Yep.
You love we all love eating. This is our energy source where we get energy. So it should be a process what is positive and not today I have to eat that again. Oh, salad and without some people avoid, for example, salt, oil, and sugar.
Yep.
This is for me no food, but it are tools. And when you use it properly, you can implement it. So there's
Yep.
nothing what you really have to exclude. Maybe some, of course, when something is burnt or when it's fried, but these
Yep.
acrylamide products, that's not good. I would never buy fries outside or something. But when you do it on yourself and you have the macros on point, the macronutrients,
Yep.
eat whatever you want.
I very much agree with you on the, especially what you mentioned at the beginning on the diet aspect. A diet implies there's a finish date where, we need to understand that language is important. Obviously, some people still go by the form of a diet, but if you can make it a lifestyle, like you said, that's going to be better for you long term. So the last kind of point there to say is like on the sort of ethical, moral side of things. As far as I understand, you are vegan as well. Where like on one end of the spectrum, being a activists on the street every single day, speaking to people about activism and animal rights and stuff. And on the other end of the spectrum, a vegan who just eats plant-based, let's say. Where do you kind of place your position right now?
Very good question. So about activism, I'm not an advocate from it because we cannot change what is happening outside in the world. We only can change ourselves.
Hmm.
I'm the change I want to see in this world. Like I guess Gandhi has said that.
Yep.
And when I go out and say, hey, you are a murderer, you are doing this wrong, and this is you are a bad person. When I judge other people, nothing happens. I cannot change anything. I only can change myself, and that's what I've done. I looked outside into the world what I don't like. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. So I have to change it on myself.
Yep.
I have to change myself. I don't like that animals get killed. So what should I do? I don't kill animals. So I don't support industries
Yep.
that are supporting animal cruelty. And how can I do this? With my eating habits, where I spend my money, where my money flows, I give power to these people. And when I support organic local farmers and buy salads from them, I support these people and not the industries.
Yep, that makes complete sense. I definitely like that philosophy on, having that approach of I don't like something, therefore I'm not going to contribute to that and be part of that system as well. It sounds like to me, also based off your coaching and also your channel, that sounds and your physique too, that is your form of activism. Would you agree with that?
You can title it like this, yes.
Yep, absolutely.
We do activism with our deeds, with our
Yep,
habits.
yep.
I document what I eat, what I do, my training. People see it, and I can inspire people that they do this
Mm,
too. And when you say this is also a kind or form of activism, you're right.
mm. Yeah,
Because
no,
I activate, I stimulate, I animate people stand up,
yep,
make a positive future.
yep.
But it makes no sense to go to the industries and say you are bad. And
Mm. Yeah. No,
on the
that
other side, I go to a restaurant and buy a burger, a beef burger. Nothing is wrong because
mm,
I say you are an idiot, and then I go to the restaurant and support the idiot.
mm,
Makes no sense. That's
mm,
hypocrisy.
mm. Yeah, that makes sense. Look, this is going to be like a slight change of topic on this one, but I was having a discussion with a female guest the other day, and we kind of got into the topic of relationships and how difficult she finds it to find vegan men, especially into fitness and stuff. Why do you think there's such few vegan men compared to women?
Yes, I've also recognized it. So by the way, my Wi-Fi, my audio and everything is clean and properly. It's good.
Yeah, some bits is choppy, but it's fine. I can hear everything fine. Yep.
Sorry for that because I'm not at the office
Oh, that's fine.
today. Yeah, so first of all, also 80% of my clients are female. And what I have to say, males, a lot of them are, yeah, are gay,
Hmm.
for example. So they are homosexual. And I guess a lot of men who are vegan are homosexual.
Hmm.
It is a very feminine topic because when you show love to animals, when you show compassion and empathy, these are things that I had that all my life. When you show empathy, when you show emotions, when what I always did because I'm real and I don't hide anything. When I'm sad, and people see I'm sad. I
Mm,
don't hide it. When I'm angry, I'm angry. I don't wear a mask. I'm always 100% transparent. People always see how my inner state is. When I'm sad, I'm sad. People see I'm sad. When I'm funny, I'm funny. I'm not such a funny guy. I'm a very serious guy
mm,
because for me, life has to make sense. And what people think when you show love, when you show compassion, when you're so real and show emotions, this is a weakness.
yep.
And I don't know about you, but I grew up without a father. And I guess most people, most young men get taught from their fathers, don't show emotions, be strong,
Yep.
be masculine, be a warrior. And I never had that.
Yeah.
And I always was real. I never had teachings from anybody. I always listened to my own, to
Mm.
myself, to my intuition. And when I have to cry, I cried. Also in school, when there was a situation where I was sad, I cried.
Yep.
And I always let it out, and people show it. And for me, I felt never ashamed. But I believe what I see outside in the world, and I also am. Meanwhile, I was in contact with so many people. I travel around so much. I had clients, and also in veganism. I guess you too. In our life, we get in contact with so many people, and you see then characteristics and aspects on these people. And when I talked with a lot of men,
Mm.
I realized, holy shit, a lot of them are avoiding their emotions. They are not talking so free like me. They are
Mm.
silent. When they feel bad, they don't say that they feel bad. When they cried on the day, of course I don't cry. Maybe I cry once in a year or something. But I would say that. When I would have headache now, I would say to you,
Yep. I think that's super important that you say that because I feel exactly what you mentioned. I feel like I was that person where I wasn't talking about my emotions because I didn't want people to feel like I was complaining or being a crybaby or whatever. And what I started to realize is that there is a place where if you learn how to communicate your feelings and actually, for example, with my partner, if I express to her how I feel about something, that is not me complaining. That is me expressing a situation that I'm going through, and that allows me to metaphorically take a weight off my shoulder and feel better so that I can overcome the hurdle. So I'm very glad you share that because I very much agree with you on that sense as well. So it's a true shame that again that because when we talk about compassion, it's so attached to emotional thinking, which is in a sense more feminine and why men seem to be like, I need to eat meat. Women can stick to the plants. I'm going to eat meat, and that's what makes me manly.
yeah,
It's unfortunate. Yeah.
it was always my overall life. I had the situation. I always showed my emotions. But it's also very interesting when I had a girlfriend and she left me, and then I cried, and then she reacted, "Oh man, be a man. You're
Yep.
crying. Start to be a man." And this sentence,
Yeah.
this was I haven't until now I never understand this because when you cry because you get fooled or cheated,
Mm.
somebody is fooling at you for a relationship over 3 or 4 years, of course you feel cheated, you feel like completely ripped off.
Yep.
And then a person says, "Be a man."
Yeah.
When my father died, I cried. What is wrong with me when I cry when my father died? Of
Yeah.
course, I'm still for me a man is about virtue, being honest, being yeah, saying the truth,
Yep.
having ethics, having moral, doing
Yep.
positive things, and not if I eat meat or if I have a bad boy tattoo or all that shit. What
Yep.
it's shit, man. I really think how stupid are you, man? It's about inner values and not what we eat or how we look, what clothes I have. And when people really identify themselves with their gender or their masculinity, for me, it's, hey man, what is going on?
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
about what we do, our what we say, our ethics, our characteristic,
Absolutely. And
not the shit, the superficial shit.
yeah, absolutely. I very much agree with that, which is actually was my next question anyway. Like what makes someone a man? And you've kind of answered that already, so that's fantastic. And it's
Yes.
good to hear. Like it's slightly change of direction with the topic, but do you have non-vegan friends or family? And if so, how do you feel about them not being vegan?
Yeah. So the first of all, what I want to answer your question
Yep.
in one word. What makes a man a man?
Yep.
One word. My answer: honesty.
Honesty. I love it.
That's it. Honesty.
Good. I love that. That's a good one. Yep.
And virtue. Maybe to be a little bit more general, virtue.
Yep. No, that makes complete sense. Yep.
Be dedicated, be disciplined, do get your stuff done. Don't rip other people's off. Work hard, be
Yep.
diligent,
100%. Nothing.
take
No.
care to your body, have a good nutrition,
Yep.
help other people, help yourself, help your
Not.
mother, help your sister, help others. Be
Yep.
good.
And not harm others, I guess, as well as part of
Yeah,
by
and not
extension.
destroy others
Yeah.
or exploit others.
Exactly. Exactly.
It comes back to you.
I love that answer. I'm assuming again you have non-vegan friends or family. Yeah, like how when you see them eating animal-based products or potentially wearing leather or something, like how does that make you feel?
I have also, oh, sorry. I'm still here.
Yep, still here. I can see and hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
I received the notification. So, of course, yeah, I have also friends who are not vegan, and I don't care if somebody's vegan or not. For me, again, it's about what I'm doing. What I'm doing, again, is the change I want to see. And when there's a person in front of me who is eating meat, it's his choice.
Mhm.
I don't have a problem with that. I cannot force others to do something.
Yep. I guess like
Um,
it it seems to me like correct me if I'm wrong. It sounds like you're vegan because of for probably all three reasons, your health, the planet, but it sounds largely attached to the animals. Am I correct in that assumption, or is it a kind of balance of all three?
it's a balance of all three, but the first for me is really the planet.
Mm. Yep.
When I would have of course, everything for me is important. Health, animals, and planet. When I would set up a hierarchy or a pyramid, I would say planet, animals, my personal health.
Okay.
Because when the planet is destroyed, everything is destroyed.
Yep.
When we make it possible to regenerate the planet, that we have healthy forests, that's also my mission is to make it blossom again.
Yep.
Healthy forests, a green air, a green planet,
Yep.
pure oceans. Because when this is destroyed and people destroy this even more, everything is fucked.
Mm.
Then the animals are automatically suffering, the humans are suffering. But this is our mother nature, is it's our mother.
Yeah.
And it's our existence. We have to take care of it.
Mm. So
That's why I say the planet
so that
is number one for me.
Yep. That being considered, considering that it sounds largely attached to the environment and human beings by extension kind of destroying the environment, how does that make you feel when you see them eating animal-based products, knowing that you know that it causes damage to the planet? And it sounds like you're very passionate about it, which I really love. How does that passion or that feeling come out when you see them not being in the same alignment with your understanding?
So the good thing is, I know a lot of people, or I see that people have problems when they consume animal products, especially dairy. I know almost nobody who is tolerating whey protein. People have problems, so they already get filtered out because they see, oh, fuck, dairy is shit. But
Yep.
that's for me, haha, it's good. What people tolerate pretty good is chicken, for example. Chicken or fish. These are the only things where people don't have so much problems, but all other things people have a lot of problems.
Mm.
Cheese, lactose, milk.
Yep.
A lot of people also don't tolerate eggs, I've recognized. A lot of people have problems with that. Also, egg whites, especially when you buy them, it's chemicals. They react. They get them maybe bloating and something. So this is the first
Yep.
thing and people when they listen to their body and realize, oh shit, I can't tolerate it. Maybe it's better to take vegan protein powder,
Mm.
but don't consume dairy anymore. So this is already for me a good confirmation because You cannot deny it. Your body is telling you when you are bloated, when you have diarrhea, when you have digestive issues, when your skin is, when you have pimples and you have acne, you realize already, oh, it's not the best for me.
Yep. No, that makes sense. So it's kind of sounds like, a lot of these people are going to be finding out soon anyway about these problems, and it's, for you to be able to have your page, have your channel, hopefully people can reach out to you and say, how do I do this while being plant-based or being vegan for my health and so on. Um, a very strange question. I mean, it's probably something that we hear a lot on social media, especially from non-vegans who say things like, well, vegans think they're better than everyone else. Are vegans better than non-vegans?
Yeah, pretty good question. You're also laughing. And man, by the way, you're a very sympathetic guy, man. I like you. You're very, also your questions, they make a lot of sense. And also you're very positive. I like your vibe
I appreciate that. Thank you.
that you know this. So I don't say that vegans are better or non-vegan or omnivores are better. Everybody should do what feels best for him. I just share my story with the people. I do it.
Yeah.
I live it. I inspire people. That's what I'm doing. I cannot say to another person you're a bad person because you are not vegan.
Yeah.
I don't do this.
Yeah.
I let others alive.
Yeah.
I just say my aspects, all my reasons and everything. That's why I do it. For me, it makes totally sense. It has a lot of benefits. That's why I do it. Follow me, or also do it, or you don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like a lot of vegans are this is like a religion or very militant.
Yeah.
I'm not like this.
Yep. No, that makes sense. So it's a tough question, and I don't think there's a real right or wrong answer, but it's good to have people kind of think about it in a sense because we see it on social media, but maybe we haven't even thought about it. I've got one last question to kind of process. It's a little bit long, but hopefully it just gives you time. Like I mentioned to you at the beginning, this channel is about fitness, plant-based nutrition, veganism. If you traveled back in time to before you were into fitness, before you were eating plant-based, before you were vegan, what would you say to yourself to help you make that transformation sooner?
What do you mean in particular?
In
If
in
I could do
regards to
it sooner,
So for the context, for example, for fitness, it could be like, for me personally, I started training when I was 19. I wish I could start earlier. So I wish I could encourage my younger self to get in the gym sooner. And that's so from a fitness standpoint. From a vegan standpoint, I would love to have kind of spoken to myself a little bit more about animal welfare, perhaps watch some documentaries like Dominion, etc. In regards to those three things, what would you say to yourself to help you kind of have that revelation sooner?
yeah. So first of all, I started already with 19 years, and I believe that was already pretty young
Mm,
because, in my opinion, with 8 years, we don't understand so much.
yep.
Or with 12 years, maybe with 15, maybe I thought I know everything. And now I look back, oh man, how stupid I've been. So for me, below 20 or 18, it's for me an age where we have not our full awareness. And still, we're still learning, we're still growing.
Yep.
So in my opinion, to answer the question, I was already pretty young to make that decision.
Yep.
But when I would be much more younger, of course, I would start as early as possible. But I cannot say you a date. But it is important for us that we made that experience that when we drink whey protein, that we feel like, oh my God, what is going on in my stomach? It's important that we made these experiences to have that switch.
Yep. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I not so much a question, but like for the people watching, I'm going to be putting this into clips for social media and stuff. Where can people find you if they want to hire you as a coach or if they want to follow you on your platform? Where's the best place to reach you?
Yeah, the best place is always myself. So my page, stefangerbl.com. All people can watch all client testimonials, can book a call, a free strategy call, and they can sign up. We can talk like we talk. I talk with you, except I talk with every person the same. Just freestyle, just honest, authentic, and then we see, hey, you're a good fit. Let's work together. Or
Mm.
maybe for you, another thing is a better option. I also have a lot of books,
Yep.
and I have a course. But of course, the best, the optimum is always having a coach or a
Yep.
mentor who is helping you one to one to make the transition. And of course, it's not only about veganism only.
Yep.
It's about
Exactly.
way more. Yeah, it's just one part of the puzzle.
Yeah, perfect. So all that information for anyone watching as well, I'm going to put the the Instagram and the website and anything that you share with me for Stefan's page, coaching courses, books, whatever. I'll put them down in the description below. So if you want to go check him out, please go follow him. He's got some great content on there. All of it, on social media is free. So Stefan, I'm going to stop the recording there, but I just want to say thank you for your time and say goodbye to everyone watching.
Sure, man. Yeah, thanks. You're doing a great job.
Thank you so
And
much.
thanks for all the questions. Thanks that I can share this with you, with your audience, with all the people. I hope a lot of people see it. And I also hope that you help a ton of people
Thank you
and
so much, man.
rescue a lot of animals and also the planet. You're doing a
Ex
great job, Adam.
exactly. Thank you so much, man. I'm going to stop the recording and I'll see you in a second.
All right, man.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye bye.